F it, we're doing it live. No. What's up, everybody? It is your boy MM2K of Stadia Dosage going live with a rather amazing, but at the same time frustrating stream that I'm doing here of the Division 2. Why is it both? Why does it fit into both parallels? I'm going to explain very shortly, but I want to give a big ups to everybody that is joining me live. That's Hendo, Khalid. I appreciate you people, you know what I'm saying, joining me. And if y'all could do me a favor, share this out. I'm going to share it out too. Let's see here. Let everybody know. 0 games for me. What is going on, my good friend? We are live. Okay, so I woke up this morning in anticipation trying to find what the price of this game was going to be, right? And I was and the price was like when I found out, that was the first bittersweet moment of everything. Look, I don't know if y'all can see this on screen, but golly, the graphical prowess. You'll see it on the screen. You will see it on the screen. But I gotta pre-warn y'all about something. But let me get this off my chest real quick, and then we're gonna get into the game. There's a reason why I'm doing this. I'm not just doing this to bloviate and talk. There's a reason why I have to do this. Charles, what is up? Chris, how it is going, my friend? Follow me here, guys. Be patient with me. So here's the deal. When I found the price, I was dismayed because the base game is $29.99 USD, and we've already seen sales everywhere else, $3, $10, whatever. Then if you want to get the War of New York or whatever the hell this is called pack, you have to pay $60, but that doesn't include the year one pass. If you want to get everything in totality, you have to spend $80. And I love the division, so I did it. I did it for y'all too. Even though I have it on Uplay Plus, even though this is cross-play with Uplay Plus, even though this is cross-progression, I spent the $80 because that's what I do. I put it all on the line for all you guys. No, I'm a division junkie, and I love the new expansion, stuff like that. And double dipping is not triple dipping, quadruple dipping. That's something that I do to make sure that I have it on every platform. But I'm to say that I'm not disappointed in Ubisoft on retailing this price. This has nothing to do with Google Stadia. This is all Ubisoft. They got Assassin's Creed at astronomically high rates on this platform. Now this, man, like, come on, Ubisoft. I mean, I get it. The financials weren't there, but this is a new y'all supposed to be in a partnership, man. We are expecting you to help usher this in. We were relying on you big time. There's a lot of people that came to this platform and even gave it a chance because of Ubisoft. And I'm going to say this, in a lot of regards, not all regards, as you'll soon see, but in a lot of regards, Ubisoft is disappointing. I'm going to say that. Ubisoft is disappointing. I get it. They had to re-scramble. They had to do some things, push back some things because of their financials or whatever. But that was because of poor planning on their part. And this is coming from someone that loves Ubisoft. They have become my number one developer this generation and publisher. But they have really dropped the ball as it relates to their support for Stadia. Uplay Plus still isn't out. You got these high behind prices for games. And then now there's a couple things I'm going to show you. But before we get into the bad, because the price ain't it. It just begins with the price, baby. The price ain't it. I'm gonna boot up the game. No. I can't boot up the game yet because I bit the bullet and paid the price. And I've already was planning for this. I already had reserved $90 for worst case scenario. So that's crazy. I had worst case scenario allotted $90 worth. The base game was $60 and everything else together was $30. That would be $90, right? And I was only $10 shy away from worst case scenario. So that's Ubisoft blunder number one. I'm going to get into Ubisoft Lite number one, though. What's up, Chariot Man Gaming? Mr. Righteous Fish. He said, oh, this is the Stadia channel. I don't talk smack here. Y'all enjoy and hit that like. Here's the problem though. So I boot up the game. I got it on the 4K browser, as y'all will. Well, you're not gonna see the full 4K-ness of this because I'm not doing a 4K stream. But my God, I have a PC. I have a 2070 PC where I put this thing on ultra settings and even got sub 60 frames per second. I have not seen this thing look that good on my PC. My God. But I can only show you momentarily. Khalid Whitaker, I appreciate that. Sean Livingston says $60. Come on, son. Bruh, no, I paid $80. I wanted everything because I got cross progression. That's one thing I will give Ubisoft for. The cross progression in this game was seamless. But as y'all can see now, I am in the game. And you can look at the textures and everything. They look beautiful. Oh my gosh. My Lord. But look at them now. Look at them now. You'll see what I'm saying a little bit. Enjoy them while you can. My God, this looks beautiful. And this is 60 frames per second, y'all. I wanted to bring up the stats via Stadia Plus so y'all can see everything, but I can't. Because it'll trigger something sooner than I want it to happen. But this is a cool 60 frames per second. Trisurrector, what's going on? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I'm getting unadulterated with Delta 3 errors. I don't know what Delta 3 is. Let's do this. Yeah, but I'm getting unadulterated. So this is like the 5th one I got while I was testing this out, trying to stream this for y'all. I know there's scheduled maintenance, but they said that it's over with now. Delta 3 Air Division 2. It says Delta 3. Okay, let's take a look at this. Put this over here on the screen. It says Delta 3 error code is a bad connection to the Division 2 servers. If you're experiencing this issue, you have been sent immediately back to the game's main menu. You might have a chance to jump back in, but it's likely better if you exit the game. So we're going to see how to fix Delta 3 issues. All right, let me see. Because I've never seen anything like this happen before on any other. Okay, the Division 2. Okay, the Delta 3 is a bad connection. If you're experiencing this issue, you have been sent back immediately. Depending on the connection to the server, you might be able to jump back in it if you're experiencing this error. You'll have to wait a short amount of time for connection to stabilize. You can always investigate Ubisoft's Twitter support page to see if their team has any updates. You can experience this error code on, now Stadia. You need to wait. So it's a stabilization of their servers. So, I mean, look, it's expected to have issues, earlier on. You know what I mean? That's understandable. Nonetheless, and I think this is gonna the Division 2, even though it's real pricey, which is very disappointing. Even though it's real pricey.
Press it to start.
Even though it's real pricey in comparison to Ghost Recon, I still think this is going to sell a lot more than Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Even though I love both games. I like both games, don't get me wrong. But this is more popular, right? Let me do this. I'm gonna mute the music unless if it's not too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, turn it down just a little bit so y'all can hear me. Because what I gotta say is important. This is gonna sell more, and I understand the stabilization of the servers might be a little bit more rough at first, but This was stealth dropped in the wee hours of the night during maintenance. A lot of people probably saw this and said, ooh, went and booted it up during the maintenance period and found no luck. It's pricey, more pricey than it should be. And the culmination of the two earlier on is an L for Ubisoft, and it doesn't help Google Stadia at all. Thank God, big up to my friend Sean Livingston. Google, if you're watching, I don't know who you can call your friends and your enemies at this point. And I know this is going to sound very hyperbolic. I don't know who you can call your friends and your enemies at this point. First, you get the shaft from Ed, right? Because look, we know what's going on, baby. It was because of parody. Y'all get the shaft from Ed. And big ups to Stadia Rocks. Him on the Gloria Stadia podcast. Big ups to homie. We got to get him on the show, man. Tap his brain. Because I don't want to be sitting here behind the mic just bloviating and just making up stuff. I want to get the experts, the developers like Stadia Rocks. You know what I'm saying? Get him on the scene and tap his brain so he can enlighten you guys. You know what I mean? So it's not me just making up hearsay. Even though 9 times out of 10 my hearsay matches what happens in reality because it's just using common sense. But we know what happened, right? Homie Stadia Rocks gave out a scenario. Oh, you going to make that look better on that? But you have the marketing deal with us? That's going to have some ripples with us. You know we got 40 million consoles out there, right? You know they might have like 500,000 people that have Stadia, maybe 300,000 concurrent users. You going to do that? Okay, think about that. Think about our future deals. It's going to have ramifications. It goes back like, oh man, well look, we can't. Hey, look, that true 4K, we can't do that. And I bet you it was unbeknownst to Google. And Google's probably smacking themselves in the head like, we put these people on the stage and they did this to us. I don't know. And then now this. Now you got Ubisoft. Where we thought that this partnership, this friendship would be tighter than this. You stealth drop this? You know what I'm saying? The prices are high. I bet you they were going to the 11th hour trying to negotiate the price, and Ubisoft just wasn't budging. Like it looked like they shaved off maybe like $10, $20 at the most, but that's still too high, man. The base game should be like $20 cheaper, at least. This should be an additional $10, $20, maybe $10 shaved off of this. I think this is absurd. Or for $60, you get year one and you get the thingy Warlords. I can understand that. I would have preferred to see it for like 50, maybe 40, but I get $60, the Warlords of New York pack, the year one expansion. Google. I want to, and I say all that to say this, y'all. We got to keep it real. A lot of platforms going to do wonders. It's already doing wonders right now because you get better. I mean, this thing looks godly. I want to show this to y'all. This looks godly and I can't even show it to you because they're not getting the out of the door support that they deserve. So my message to Google is this. Google, it's young, you're young, it's early. There's going to be rocks and grooves in the path. You got to get you some shrewd negotiators, though, to deal with these people. Do not take the false smiles and the handshakes for pure partnership. Because it's all about dollars and cents to these people. They're not looking at it as a prism like, oh, this is like extravagant software. This is an extravagant way to play. Let's take one for the team a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit to help invest in further in this cause. They don't look at it like that. Everything is dollar and cents. Look, they shaft Xbox at times. Even though Xbox has got 40 million, maybe 50 million, they'll shaft Xbox, so they're definitely going to shaft y'all. Always have a plan B in store. Do not put too much trust in these partnerships earlier on. Do not trust them past what they put in the dotted line. Because if they didn't put it on paper, don't expect it from them. So for instance, if id Software doesn't say to you, we're going to make sure that this runs at 4K 60 on paper, then don't let them get up on stage and say it. Don't let nobody confirm anything else to you on behalf of your business unless they put it on paper. Because this is starting to get ridiculous. Ubisoft done had access, I want to say probably more primarily than anybody else. Y'all got this partnership together. They're bringing the Uplay Plus catalog of games to the platform. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And I'm taking names. Like I remember this stuff. This is a platform that, again, is bringing cost efficiency and easy use to many gamers, and it has the potential to reach many, many more. And wanting to somewhat invest in that a little bit, $10 a copy, shave it off a little bit. Nobody said that this had to come out $20, but wanting to invest in this and help this flourish a little bit, and then after a year or two say, okay, we gave you a push. Now you on your own. Now everything is on a level playing field. Says a lot as far as I'm concerned. I'm very disappointed in Ubisoft at this moment. I'm very disappointed in Ubisoft. Let me go to my chat. I know people out here listening to this and they're like, MM2K don't Stadia got any culpability, and I explained their culpability. Like they're it seems like to me they're too trustworthy of these partnerships, and they're getting burnt. They got burnt in a span of 7 days. They're getting burnt by two of their partners. Sean Livingston said, "Hey, Stadia Dosage, that was quick loading. Absolutely, that loading was excellent. Excellent loading. That's the testament to the platform. Great point." Chris, is this just a Stadia thing? That's a good question. We'll see. Delta 3, Ultra 3 was there since the release of the game in 2019. Might be compatibility issue because of Ubisoft. Wow, what timing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming Google for this at all. And to your point, let me boot it up on GFN, see if I run into the same issue. Because I got GFN, baby. Let's boot it up on GFN. I'm gonna exit here. All right, where's my GFN at? That's a great point. We're gonna see if I experience this on GFN. Oh man, why are they doing this? Let's see here, y'all. Great point, y'all. We'll see. Maybe I'll slow down if it ain't like that on GFN. I mean, maybe if it is across the board. Man, I gotta do all this. Okay, all right. Any more motorcycles? I gotta look for all the motorcycles verified. Come on, there we go. All right. Just log me in. Golly. Golly. Let me see. Can y'all see that? We troubleshooting now, y'all. We all gonna get our troubleshooting certificates. Oh, Anthem is on. Oh, what? Oh, silky now. What? Vision 2. Oh, that's crazy, bruh. Oh, I'm in the wrong goddamn. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Those are my PC games, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm looking up like Anthem, Jedi Fallen Order. What? Let's move this over here. Okay, let's play the Division 2. Booting up, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to another. Hold on. What the hell? Oh crap. Okay. I gotta. Okay, I'll do that later. Loading up. Something went haywire, y'all. Let me bring the chat back up. There's something goofy here now. Oh, excuse me. Excuse the pig. We got 20 people watching. Big ups. Yo, Cold Blood. What's going on, man? Sean Livingston. Booting up on GFN is not apples to apples. Oh, here we go with this stuff, man. All right. I got to excuse me for a second. I got to switch it here because there's all this stuff I got to do. And I can't let y'all see my verification codes. I love y'all, but I can't let y'all see them. All right. Come on, Ubisoft. I get what you're saying, Sean. Oh my God. Hey, look at this, y'all. Y'all see that? Oh, I ain't even switched the screen like I was supposed to. You see this? This is, hey, look, this is GFN for you. This is GFN for you. I got to rename this to Stadia. STDO. Then I'm going to change this to rename. I wasn't supposed to show y'all my code, even though y'all can't do nothing with it. Yeah, I know, Sean. I know. That wasn't, yeah, that didn't work out as planned. Oh, man. Because the rector says, but it don't matter. Most we got games. Who cares? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. This is an issue. All right, we're gonna boot it up. And I get what you're saying, Sean, that it's not a 1v1 match. That this might be a server side issue. Let's see here. Said I can't find Chariot Man Gaming says I can't find this on the app. That's odd. I don't know. It depends on where you're at. I guess Chariot Man. It was like 5 a.m. this morning. It was available Eastern Standard Time. So that was like 6 hours ago. Press start one says, "Yep, I'm waiting. Already own it on X1. Not paying $30 for base." This is why you need first party exclusives. These dudes ain't your friends. Yeah, I mean you need first party exclusives. No, but see here's the deal, Trizzle Rector. You definitely need them. And to go off of that suggestion would be that they would have had to wait before they release this thing. If they would have released this thing before waiting for the first party games to come, they would have been well behind the curve. Okay, so now we're on NVIDIA GeForce Now. As you can see, it don't look nowhere near as pretty. So that whole GeForce Now looks better. That's dead. Stadia ain't dead. That's dead. It can't rock. It can't mess with it, baby. Now I'll take everything back if this Delta 3 issue pops up on here too. But if it doesn't, then you gotta ask who your friends and who your enemies are. Like you gotta have one of them discussions. You need new, and I get these relationships are young, but before I go into the weeds too far, let me address Trizzle Rector. Yeah, they couldn't wait too long. They couldn't wait too long. I mean, you definitely see the benefits of the ray tracing as it relates to GFN. That ray tracing is wonderful, but we saw that news today, y'all. Did y'all see that news with that one company that's working on that Vulkan based ray tracing and it's supposed to be more efficient? Big ups to Sean, who put me hip to that article. So during this period where they're doing all this talk about this one is gonna this console's having ray tracing and that console's having ray tracing, you finally have this is a lot further than I got on So it's an issue with the version on Stadia. And I've never had an issue like that with a game. This is Ubisoft's optimization for Stadia. That's the problem. Ghost Recon Breakpoint did not have this problem at launch. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but just continue to say what I was saying. Zen Alpha says my game keeps disconnecting after 1 minute play. Now, to follow up what I said to Trisha Rector, I don't think they should have waited until exclusives were ready. They couldn't afford to do that. They can't. They're not an established company, and they couldn't get too far behind the curve in regards to cloud data. Like they're really. If you got to go back to what Tequila Works said, the IO, the Google, the GDC, right? Game Developers Conference. The performance on this platform is heavily dependent upon user data. That's what got them from the 1080p to 4K was the user data, the 24,000 hours that they gathered from Project Stream. And what's going to make them competitive with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 is the user data that they're collecting now. So they had to come out now. They had to. And again, they came off a little light-footed, but that's all right. Because even though they came off light-footed, they still... It wasn't you're shamming gamers. They still presented a better proposal at the base level than consoles do. You get 4K. A lot of it may be upscale, on the realm of the PlayStation 4 Pro. So it's in between the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X in fidelity, right? Right now in this early access stage. But you get all that 4K stuff that people are happy with, whether it's the Pro or the Xbox. You get an in-between level. And you get a consistent performance mode. You can play games at a consistent 60 frames per second. Then it has a portability that is just unmatched. It's unparalleled. And then like Sean alluded to earlier, when I booted up the Division, everybody knows that you don't boot up the Division that fast. Where does the Division boot up that fast? Nowhere else. So even in this early access phase, it is giving you proposals that are heavily better than what you can get on consoles. Not all the way around. I'm not saying all the way around, but in specific key areas. So nobody was sham. They were light on software. All of the features that really nobody cares. Look, stop this. Nobody really cares about is out there, right? And the 4K ain't true 4K right now. But again, I still get faster loads, no loads. All this stuff that y'all getting creamy knuckled over, for lack of a better term, y'all getting all excited over because Xbox is putting it on paper, we're getting now. You know what I'm saying? We're getting it now. So the questions are, why do you like Stadia? They're stupid and they're silly. However, as a Stadia consumer, it is disappointing to see this. I have a superior mode of Division 2 right now in my hands, which is via Stadia, and I can't play it. And even though it was a port, I get that. Financially, it feels like that I was being raked over the coals because Ubisoft can't see the value and them shaving off the price a little bit and making an investment to help this very powerful, very technically enhanced platform grow. They gouged you with Assassin's Creed. And now they're gouging you with Division. It's disappointing. It's disappointing to say the least. So, y'all saw it. Looks fantastic, man. Oh my gosh. God, it looked beautiful. It looked beautiful on Stadia. But I can't play it. Come on. You've had time. It's not like that you had to release it on Stadia the same time that you released it with this new Warlords of New York patch for everybody else. We waited 2 weeks. And it's still like this? I don't know. Let's go back to Stadia. I'm going to close it out of this. Let's go back to Stadia, y'all. And see if I can boot it now again on Stadia. Just, but it's indicative. You live and you learn. And what Google has to learn is these people are not your friends. They're not. Hey, what's up, Raph? The up and coming star. What's up? I know you don't like that. Y'all don't like these nicknames, man. But it's the truth. And Raph, you are now a moderator. I don't feel like sending no feedback. I'm mad. It's silly. It's crazy, man. So Stadia, if you ain't learned anything, I hope you learn. Okay. I did that wrong again. See what's going on. At least you show us the graphical comparison now with this. Oh, yeah. The best way I could. And look, hey, Patty, that wasn't even a fair comparison. Because with GFN, I'm using, with both of these platforms, I'm using OBS. Because GFN is recognized by OBS as a game, when I stream it to you guys, it's a lot clearer because it's recognized as a game. So I use something called a game feed. But because Stadia is running off a browser, I got to use something called a display feed. And anybody that uses OBS knows that a game feed has a lot more clarity to it than a than a display feed. So I really didn't even show you the real output from that thing. And the contrast was still apparent. The contrast was still apparent. And that's why I never did a comparison, because I would do the comparison and you would hear me talking. I got them recorded, but you'd hear me talking. Oh man, you can really tell that GFN has a slight edge in texture over the browser. But when it comes to the CCU, it looks so much better on the CCU even before the 4K came out, right? When I was just playing in performance mode. I did Ghost Recon Breakpoint and Destiny 2 in performance mode for Stadia versus it cranked up all the way on GFN, and you can hear me talking in the background like, oh, this looks so much better. And I'm gonna go look at the footage and I'm like, huh? It don't look the same. And that's because of the display feature versus the display feature versus the game feature. Whenever you're capturing game streams on what's recognized as a game on on OBS. All right. So now we are actually back in. Let's see what it does now. Enemy here. Yeah, but for those of you guys that have you, oh no, this is somebody special. Oh yeah, woo! Hey, yo, the fidelity. I mean the time response on this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's way better than GFN. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can. Which GFN is. Oh, there we go. No! Somebody clip that right and spoof me with it and be like, Big MM2KL. He butter it up, Stadia, and then you get the Delta 3. Oh man, woo! Look, I'm gonna say this before we close out, and I try this again later, because I'll try it again later. But I want to get y'all questions on this, because this again was the preliminary thoughts on all this. But I'm gonna say this again. If the last few weeks ain't showed anything, it showed this. It showed that Google, in trying to walk a tightrope with its partnerships, maybe was a little bit too trusting. And three, and two, that they're friends. Now, they have. There's no difference between friends and enemies when it comes to Stadia. Even the suits. This is an embarrassment. I don't see a feasible excuse for the simple fact that Stadia has other Ubisoft games on there that don't have this issue. They've had ungarnered access to the platform for a very long time. It's been announced that they've entered a partnership. And now we're seeing this. On top of that, to add insult to injury, I'm paying what I feel is, even for a port, I'm paying ridiculous prices to port over the game. It's like you add insult to injury. You charge everybody else $3. You charge us 10 times the amount for the base game. I get that the expansion is going to be full price, but that feels like the kick in the teeth. So again, Google, here's what you do. Don't pick. Hey, look, man, don't pick up the phone and start yelling at anybody, because you can't do that, because then they'll back out. Depending upon, because I don't know how strong y'all agreements are. I'm gonna keep it real with you. For Ed to be able to do what they did, and now this, I don't know who went over a fine-tooth comb with what deals. I think they probably smoothed y'all over in negotiations, and there might have been some T's not crossed and some I's not dotted. Because the turnaround on things, the support doesn't seem to be where it needs to be. And I'm just using my Fortune 500 experience. These relationships are still fragile. This is me exuberating your anger, your frustration inside. I'm doing it for you. This is like therapeutic for Google. Anybody that's at Google right now, or a gamer that has to deal with this bull crap, hopefully this is therapeutic for you, because this makes no sense. Don't pick up the phone. Don't yell at anybody. Hey, you guys got a status on this Delta 3. A lot of people are getting it. People are wanting to stream this. This thing looks beautiful. What's the ETA on this? Can you help us out? Just as gingerly like that. And then you go back to your internal offices. Group meeting. Look, guys. These people are not working with us the way we want them to. They made assurances to us that they're backtracking off on just for the almighty dollar, and we get it. And we're not the big kids on the court yet. But what we got to do is we got to eat our vitamins, say our prayers, take our medicine like Hulk Hogan used to say, and we got to beef up in this bitch. Excuse my French. We got to beef up in this bitch, and we got to do it sooner rather than later. We got to make them bend the knee and make them respect us. Because all this little wishy-washy, we love what you represent, and this technology is this, and we want to help it grow. It was all hogwash. They don't love us. We got to love ourselves. Say your prayers. Take your medicine. Eat your vitamins. I don't even know if that's the right how Hulk Hogan used to say it, because we beef it up out here. And the next set of agreements that we get in with anybody, we're getting everything on paper. And if you ain't willing to put it on paper, we're not saying the deal is off. We're just saying keep your mouth shut. Don't come up on our stage, talk about no true 4K. Don't go out and do interviews where people making it seem like that you're fully invested in us and this garbage happens. Like Ubisoft did the other day when they're sitting there talking, well, the cloud gaming and all that. Man, shut up. Shut up. Don't do none of that unless you're willing to put it on paper. So let this be a lesson to Google, who I feel, again, I'm not capping for them. They got to get better at this. They're the billion-dollar company. But let this be a lesson to Google to understand who your friends are and who they aren't. And if they're not willing to put it on paper, just step back, homie. Do not jump out of the window on all these little nice words and these little pleasantry phrasings. All these smiles at GDC. We're partnering with Uber. There goes Yeeves. Yeah, Yeeves. Yeah. All smiling and stuff. No. This is absurd. Jonathan Polo says, you are our Stephen A. Smith. I don't know if that's an insult or a couple. No, I'm just joking. This is crazy, man. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for the kind words. That's right, Trisurrector, fake friends. This is ridiculous. Not only does the thing not perform, but then you're gouging us. So Google, look, you can't say what I'm saying, but I understand where you're coming from. I'm cut from that ilk. I've had to sit in the boardrooms. I get it, but I'm venting your frustration right now. This is the best presentation of cloud gaming that you're going to get. Every time someone has said, look, over the last several months, every time someone said, this one's better, that one's better, this one's better, we've proven them wrong. It wasn't just me. I did it off the power of you guys, and you guys helped amplify whatever was shown here. This is the best cloud gaming experience you're going to get. Destiny 2 is now on xCloud. It kills Stadia. Then we did the comparison. GFN is better than better than Stadia because it's more user-friendly and people are wasting money buying games that are being yanked off the service. Then I just showed y'all now that the bullcrap that they said that GFN looks better than Stadia is a farce. And I even explained to you that GFN has a visual upgrade in regards to this recording because of how OBS records stuff. So that is thrown out the window. And every time we just try to enjoy gaming off of this promising platform, everywhere we turn, people are stamping all over it and they're hating on it. You got these silly YouTubers with these silly videos. You got the silly media, the puke pundits out there with all this garbage. And now we even got to put people that sign on the dotted line with us that are doing us wrong. This is unacceptable. You charged me $80 for this game and I can't play it? And I'm talking to Ubisoft. This is absurd. Thank you, Patty. X91X said, Ubisoft confirmed there are login issues on the Division 2 for Stadia users. I should get a prime rib and a baked potato along with an easy login for how much I paid for this damn game. This is absurd. And this is not your first time on the platform. And there's not a whole bunch of us. Let's be frank. Let's be honest. There's not a whole bunch of us. But I believe we're growing as far as anticipation is concerned. I'm seeing more people in my friend lines playing games than I ever have before. Because the games are starting to roll in. But this is absurd. Now it's time to draw the battle lines. I hate to talk like that, but it's time to draw the battle lines. You're either with us or you're without us. Khalid Whitaker said, I'll take a prime rib. Easy baked potato. Raph Gabin, heck yeah. This is crazy. You're either with us or you're against us. And I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe Ubisoft signed on the dotted line because they said, oh, their lineup is sparse. These people is going to be thirsty for games. So we'll gouge them. We'll try to make up in our financials where we can. Is that it, Ubisoft? Yeah, it's crossplay, 706. It's crossplay. It's crossplay when it plays. So yeah, let this be a lesson. Now we got new. Now they've infiltrated. Now the enemies have infiltrated the safe zone. We thought the people that worked with us was our friends, was our allies. Id Software cracked that theory open, and Ubisoft just broke it on through. Wow, man, it must be a hurt piece to be at Google right now. It's a hurt piece. But let this be a lesson, first and foremost, to Google. Don't trust nothing that ain't on paper, man. Don't trust nothing that ain't on paper. Because these mugs, they got ulterior motives. This is absurd. $80 for the game and it don't work out the gate? Come on, man. Come on, stop it. This is not your first dance at the party. Stop it. Then the lesson is to us, man. We see these partnerships with these publishers. Don't get too excited out the bat. Let's not get like one community. One community, they getting all excited, backflipping and stuff because people are putting stuff on paper. Only for PlayStation to come out and probably Unity Ring slap them back into oblivion, like I've been trying to tell people behind the scenes. Let's not be like them. Let's not be like them. Let's hold everybody to task. And let today be a testament. Friend or foe, quote unquote. You got to show and produce, baby. You want my $80? Okay, Ubisoft, you go get it. But what the hell am I getting in return? Thank you, Khalib. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not here for Google. I'm not a Google fan. I'm not a Google Knight. And I ain't got nothing wrong with Google. I have nothing wrong with them. I have no problems with them, rather. Talking like a caveman. I ain't got nothing wrong with them. I have no problems with Google. I'm not one of these people that just got to pick up some cause. I hate Google because they shut down Google Plus. Shut the hell up. Microsoft has shut off so much more. It's ridiculous. I don't hate Google, even though Microsoft Windows 10 has brick 3 in my laptops. I don't hate them either. I just don't like that stuff. So it's not about no personal animosity. Whether I like a business practice or not. I'm here for the gamer, though. At the end of the day, I'm here for the gamer. So I'm not capping for Google when I say this. I understand how this works. Google doesn't set these prices. Ubisoft is gouging us because they feel like that this is what they want to do. Go look at Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. Look at it. Look at it. Does that make any damn sense? Look at it. And now for a game that you just put on $3 elsewhere, $10 on PC for the base, you're going to charge us $30. You tack on another $50 if you want year one content and this new expansion pack. And everybody else can play theirs, but I can't play mine? Oh, you's a damn lie. You's a damn lie. I run another platform called the Hard Knock Digital Culture, where we highlight hardcore gaming, hardcore anime, hardcore martial arts. Because I love hardcore content. That's just me. I like seeing people kick ass and get their ass kicked. That's just me. With that being said, one of the things that we do is we have a hardcore watch list of people that are doing nefarious things on there. This is separate to Stadia. This has nothing to do with Stadia, this platform. I run a show on it weekly. It's called the NRO Podcast. I host it with my homie Neethles of the Broadband Bullies. Ubisoft is this close in my mind as far as being on that list for these practices. And I get why, again, I get the angst. We didn't meet financials, but that was your fault. Why in the hell would you drop Division 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint in the same year? That's your dumb fault. So now you're going to make us pay? You're going to make us pay ones that are just seekers of new technical advancements? On a very promising platform, you're going to make us pay? When all we've done is support you? Even though you've gouged us, we support you. We bought the Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We bought the Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We're buying the Division 2. You gonna do us like this? And again, Ubisoft, I implore you, don't get riled up like the crowd. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I feel you can't make those calls. This is just therapy. I'm trying to work it out for you because I understand your frustration. But I implore you to do this. After you get ETAs, how long is it going to take for this? How you guys are progressing with that? You hang up the phone, you gather the troops. Look, guys, we just had a wake-up call. They just slapped us with the smelling salts. They just stuck it all up in our nose bone. We are woke. We have no friend or foe out here. We just have agenda makers. The agenda maker can be that YouTuber that's making up lies. The agenda maker can also be the person that's sitting at the table with us, signing on the dotted line. Regardless, we are no longer going to take anybody's words for granted. You got to show and prove to us on paper whether you're sitting at the table with us or not. Let's churn it out. You go bring in Jade Raymond and my girl Shannon that you brought in. We got to churn it out. And y'all make the stuff happen internally sooner rather than later. And then what you do is you still buckle down on your second party experiences because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. But you make sure you get everything on paper. Now, I will say this. I think Larian Studios is a stand-up company, a stand-up studio, very transparent. I like they whop. I like how they move, you know what I'm saying? Especially with that AMA. I don't think we got anything to worry about with them. But these big companies, the Bethesdas, the Ubisofts, the EAs, 2Ks, all of them. Even though 2K has been good to us, I will say that I think they've been fair. We got to watch them. Why? Women 2K, why? Because I paid $80 for what you see on the screen right now. I paid $80 for what you see on the screen right now. I paid $80 for what you see on the screen right now. And I don't care if it's running flawlessly 5 minutes from now. I shouldn't see this. This is unacceptable. And if you truly cared about this platform, you would understand the sense of urgency, whether you're a third-party vendor or not. Oh, damn. Google just got done dirty by Ed Software, man. Let's show them that we're in this with them. Let's show them that we're not Ed. Let's make sure that this ish is working the way it needs to be. Being that we charging a hefty price, right, Bob? Let's make sure at least it's working, right? That's all I'm saying. With that said, let me go to the chat before we close out and then we try to do this again later, man. This is absurd. Shay Capel said, what did I walk into, man? You walked into a real deep therapy session, good brother. You walked into a real deep therapy session. Patty X91X says, Ubisoft are currently investigating the issues with the Delta errors for Stadia users. Ronell says some people are in now. Yeah, I know. They said, hey, Ubisoft sent out a tweet saying you guys should be good to go. Patty X91X says, I know the first persons who will jump on this on YouTube to get to. Oh, absolutely. 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 And if I'm a third party vendor that really cares about the platform the way I said in all my rhetoric, I'm mindful of that. And I dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's before I make this thing go live. This shouldn't have been out there in the store. We could have waited until noon Eastern. This shouldn't have been out in the store until then. Until y'all viably tested this out. And I don't want to hear that garbage. Well, we didn't anticipate. Look, man. Go to GTB. Hire more test users. I've signed up. I ain't got no email. Hire more test users. If you're a partner in this, you're in this with us. You're either in this or you're not. You can't half dip your toe in. There's no balance to this. I paid a hefty price and I can't play the game yet? You think that's acceptable, Ubisoft? You really think that's acceptable? Bippity Bob said, I'm scared to see how much the Crew 2 will be. Yeah, man. Hey, look, with Ubisoft, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Charles Arad said, my nickname for you is Preacher. Hey, look, Charles, I like that. I would have accepted it. But Eddie already ordained me as blah, blah, blah. Big ups to Eddie. Oh, man, I love Eddie, man. Eddie's a funny guy. I love this community. I really do. I love you guys. I love this community. I love the product that Google put forth. Even though sometimes I get a little frustrated at their communication, I wholeheartedly believe that they mean well. But they just got to get it together as far as recognizing the field. You know what I'm saying? Just wanting to get to the end, just wanting to get to the end zone, just wanting to get to the touchdown ain't going to get you there. You got to know how to navigate the field. And even though you're well-intentioned, you don't mean anybody any harm. You're just trying to put your product out there, as amazing as it is in a lot of regards. You're getting stonewalled, and now you're getting stonewalled by your own partners. It's sad. Charles Arand says, cutting off the nose to spite the face. Absolutely. Chariot Man Gamer said, this is bad. Come on, Ubisoft. Frenemies. Absolutely. Fake friends. Ubisoft scammed us. Zero Games for me said the haters are happy about this. They absolutely are. They're loving this, man. Treasure Rector said this is why they need first party games. And we talked about that. So yeah, Treasure Rector, great point. I mean, they do need first party games, but and I'm not saying this is what you were implying, but I don't think that they should have waited. They should wait until those first party games were ready. Because they needed data. And people should understand this. Ubisoft they ain't stupid. They understand this. And they had two choices to make. Choice number one. This is a young, viable platform. It's going to mean a lot to us in the future. We can see some growth in it right now. But we're going to do everything that we can to make sure that we're doing our part to put this platform in the best light. Meaning, if we're going to charge them $80 because it's support, then we're going to make sure that we're going to substantiate why that $80 was justified. We're going to substantiate it by when they go to play the game, a version that is a week older than all the other versions on a 10.7 teraflop machine as they advertise, even though we feel that they should get away from that. We talked about that. But we're going to put them in the best light. So when people press start, they can play for more than a minute. Let's try it again. Let's be fair, y'all. Let's try it again. We're going to give it another shot.
Press it to start.
Booby is well kisses says, what did I miss? We trying to play Ghost Week. I mean, we're trying to play Tom Clancy's The Division 2. It looks beautiful. The crossplay is seamless. Or the cross progression is seamless. You see that non-load time? That rapid load time that everybody's getting all excited for. Oh, my Xbox One X can do this. It's gonna Series X will do this. We're already getting it. This thing looks beautiful. Excuse me. It's a great 60 frames per second I'm playing in right now. But after like 60 seconds, it shuts off. Patty X19X says, I would also like to know what's up with Doom 2016. It should be on Stadia since the release, but none is mentioning now anymore. Yeah. If you responded, I was busy with work, but this is normal for massive entertainment. Only scam is the price. The Delta 3 era is par for the course for a new platform or a new update. I don't know about that, Sean. I'm not saying that the Division runs flawless, but in my experience, even with this new expansion, there wasn't this problem. Boom. Running. Get him. Oh, this thing. I mean, it plays beautifully. Okay. We might be in business now. You gotta help me. No, we don't. Oh, get him. Get him. Yeah, what you doing? They kill everybody else? Oh, we got a whole platoon surrounding us, right? Okay, looks like they fixed the issue. Even though I am noticing that it looks like a slight downgrade in visuals, though. I will say that it looks like a slight downgrade in the visuals. Don't look as sharp. Can y'all notice that? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Definitely, Sean. I get what you're saying. Division 2 is known to have like issues like this, or the Division series altogether is known to be having these issues. But didn't see this with the New York expansion anywhere else. And then you add this to there we go. All right. Is it 4K 60? It looks like 4K. What is it upscale from? I don't know. Dosage Machado says, we see a stream of a stream. I got you. I got you. And then to be honest with you, shut the door again. To be honest with you, the game is being streamed to you via display capture, which is is the least. Oh shucks. Whoa. Woo. Which is the least optimized way to show something is via display capture. He kill himself. Golly, what type of armor this mug got on? Whoa. Whoa, oh. He about to get that pistol work. Anybody that see my stream, y'all know that. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. MP Professional. Anyone have a buddy pass? I don't. I'm trying to. Somebody do me a favor. I know there is a group out there with a waiting list to give people buddy passes. Last time I checked, the waiting list was at 10,000, but that was earlier. That was a few months ago. If somebody knows who that group is, please drop them in the chat. Golly, I was trying to get her to drop it. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, you're dead. You died. You died. Okay. He says, make sure you capture some footage on Stadia. Oh. Now, what are the buttons that I press again to capture the footage? When I'm doing it off the web browser. I know F12, tab F12 is for the, oh, shoot. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I know tab F12 is for the snapshots. Stadia Weekly 1, what is up? What is up? Yeah, $130. I mean, $130 is not a horrible entry price. It's the cost of 2 games. And if you have Google Play credit, you know you can use Google Play credit to buy it too. That's what I bought with this game. I used my Google Play credit. At times I'll get Google Play credit on a cheap. As of late, I haven't been able to find it cheap though. I'll be honest. I do not like this gun. Make sure they ain't flanking me. Trying to flank me. But my turret shut him up. Yeah, this feels real good, man. Real damn good. Oh man, that fidelity when there's the shadowing. This is 12:10 here. Normally an update's nothing yet, and they haven't replied to anyone's comments for 9 hours. What's going on with them? I've tried Stream Connect, Jay Smith on Ghost Recon, and it's a beautiful thing. My homie, what's their name? If y'all was watching that stream, they came and saved my ass. I was getting my ass handed to me, and they came and saved me, and I was able to help navigate to them and all that other good stuff using the Stream Connect. Stream Connect features real nice. It allows you to see what the other person is seeing. In a game like this, where everything is close quarters, I don't see where it's that much of a benefit. But in a game like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, where it's so easy for you to diverge and go farther out in an area, it'll definitely be more of a benefit. Because normally you're like within feet of each other anyway. So, I mean, maybe you'll be able to see something that somebody else can't see. Oh yeah, Jacques Vadra, Jacques, you saved my behind, bro. You know you did. You know you came up in there and I was looking like a deer surrounded by tigers. Shut up. Shut up. You know it's a travesty that I can't kill you quick enough. Ooh, in the face. Might want this pistol work. I want that pistol work. You ain't ready for the pistol work yet. Oh man, this thing looks beautiful. Hey, somebody call a Gadget. Somebody get a Gadget on the phone. Hey, Gadget. Does GFN still look better? somebody get him on line 1. Where's the Gadget at? Stop all that foolishness, all that hate. They ain't gonna keep doing us like this, man. They have no regard for us. Oh shoot! Whoa, the kickback on this weapon is. No, you won't. Shut up. Oh no, it's time for the pistol action. Come on, pop that head up. Pop it up. Ooh. Oh, you embarrassing my pistol action? Pop it up. It says confirm they just lowered the price. What? Hey, bruh. Are you serious? No, they did not. You fools is lying to me, bruh. Fools is lying to me, bruh. I can't see the prices. Can somebody tell me what the prices are? All right, y'all. Well, no, they did not. Can someone send me a snapshot of the prices? Please do not tell me that Google released this thing at full price. Oh no, I can see prices. No, I can't see them because I got the full pack. Oh, let me do this. Oh wow. Vision 2 Warlords New York Edition. Oh. That's crazy, bruh. So it's like $20 off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. It says in Canada. How much is can somebody tell me how much cause I got the Super Deluxe pack. I got the, what's it called edition? Can someone tell me how much that is? Oh man, I'm catching L's all over the place. The ultimate is $60, which I think is fair. All right, y'all. Well, y'all know what that means. I gotta go pick up my wife anyway. I wasn't gonna play for Deus Ex Machiatos. No, it's not live yet for everybody. It's only available for the people that were pro members that let their pro membership lapse. For those people that let their pro membership lapse, hold on, Sean, let me check it out. I got you, bro. Oh, this is banana cake. This is banana cake. Oh, there we go. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Well then, I gotta take this all back. What did it? Okay, the game was made earlier. But no. No, I don't take it back. I don't take it back because maybe it was us that pushed this through. I don't take it back. Maybe it was us that pushed this through. I don't take it back. And if that's the case, if us being vocal about this push this through, then hey. But that's the way it should be. Thanks, Khalib. I appreciate you sending me a screenshot too, brother. Yep. That's what's up. I'm just looking at some screenshots. So when y'all know what that means, man. Literally 5 minutes ago, you can ask for a refund and your save file will be still there. It's standard edition worth buying. Um, yeah, I think the standard edition is worth buying. I like the Division 2. There's a lot of day one content that came with the Division 2. I highly suggest though, at least getting year one. I would highly suggest at least getting year one. I think the whole package is worth $60. He said the craziness of an online platform is things can change quick. Absolutely. I mean, well, whether it's online or not. But no, I get what you're saying. As far as performance, it can change quickly. I just don't agree with here. I got to shut this game off because what is it? 2 hours? Oh crap! It's 2 hours or whatever comes first. 2 hours or something. So I got to shut this off so I don't show that I've been playing this game for the full 2 hours. All right, so we're gonna close off from that, and then we're gonna go here. Let's go here. Let's talk a little bit. Well, no, because I don't want to. I'm gonna do this real quick. So that's the thing, y'all, is that I don't mind um I don't mind there being hiccups at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But when you release this thing, there needs to be clarity, right? Yeah, I'm doing a refund. I'm definitely doing a refund. There definitely needs to be clarity. And I was joking with the homie Brian. Brian said, I hope there's gonna be a deal what's it called? And I said, I doubt it because I doubt it because why would they release this thing and then do a deal later? But lo and behold, lo and behold, they did it, which I don't think is great. This is soft. I don't want. All right. So, yep. Yeah, I'm definitely refunding the game and getting the discount price, which is going to suck because I use Uplay. I might have to just eat it, man. Because I use this. See, this is why this is not good, man. This is why Google can't do this. Which I'm happy that they got the sale out there. And if I got to be the sacrificial lamb, I'll be the sacrificial lamb. So that everybody else gets a good deal, that's fine. But I'm gonna say this: if I got to go get a refund, and then I'm gonna buy the game again, you feel me? If I do that, that's gonna bind up my points. As I told y'all yesterday, I had $100 worth of thingy points. Feel me? But that's okay because I'll just add 20 more. How much I got left? I'm gonna have to add 40 more. Because I'm buying Doom. I'm buying Doom as well. Doom I expect to be full $60. So I add 40 more. I'll eat that for Doom, right? Man, but it's good. At the end of the day, it's good. I just wish that we didn't have to go here in order to get here. But like I said, I don't mind being a sacrificial lamb. So I'm going to decide if I'm even going to do it. I might just keep it because I don't want to wait. I love the Division 2 and I don't want to wait. I've been playing on GFN and GFN was kicking me out too. And I was saying on my GFN streams, I can't wait till it comes out on Stadia because I'm not going to have to worry about this. And then only for me to worry about it. Even it was worse than GFN at first. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's the testament of our words, man. You know, Khalib, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. So, can I show the store? Yeah, I can show the store. Pull up the store real quick before I go and try to contemplate what I'm going to do for the refunds. You should be able to see it soon. Come, you can't see it. Oh, that's right, because I. So there goes the store. See, I bought a lot of this stuff where I have it claimed, right? So I'll do the see all right here. You're not going to see a lot of these prices. What's they doing? Oh, Stadia Pro deals. So these are the pro deals right now, but I can't take advantage of them because I've already bought the game, right? And it doesn't show you the price once you've already bought the game. I'm gonna, and it's okay. Bought the base game. Now the expansion is $29.99, and Stadia Weekly One. That's that I think that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Me, I wanted everything because I want to be able to bounce back and forth, whether I'm playing natively on my PC or if I'm playing on Stadia. But now, really, I don't have too much of a reason to play on my PC unless I want to totally max it out. You know, but um, that's cool. You know what I mean? If you get the base game at 10 and the expansion at 30, that's reasonable. And then you get the year one stuff at 60, that's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? And I find it odd, but I'm okay with it. However, we got to do it, baby. We do it. I find it odd that we make this stream, we start throwing a fit. I don't want to put it like that. We didn't throw a fit. We told the truth, right? We we told the truth, and look what our words were able to do because this wasn't looking good. This wasn't looking good for Ubisoft. It was a chink in the armor for Google Stadia, but it definitely wasn't looking good for Ubisoft. Ubisoft was taking the brunt of this hit. You know what I'm saying? And we still gonna keep an eye on them because for this thing to even release like that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a base member. I'm a pro member. So as soon as this hit pro, I should have seen these deals. This leads me to believe that somebody took the phone and said, Yeeves or somebody at Ubisoft, listen to the stream, look at the chat. It ain't looking Gucci. Do you approve or do you not approve of a reduction of the price? Again, I ain't got 110% proof, but things have happened. Stranger things have happened. With that said, I'm glad that y'all joined me for this preliminary screening of, of the Division 2, the roller coaster ride that it was. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Brokery Food says there was a video of a guy who streamed Stadia on YouTube through Shadow Cloud Stadia YouTube. That's crazy. Hey, there's a lot of different integral things. I saw somebody playing Stadia on, oh man, a whole bunch of stuff. I got it on my Fire tablet. I played on my Fire tablet here and there, just for craps and giggles. I've side loaded it there, and maybe I'll record it off of there and give you guys a glimpse of what that looks like. It's pretty cool. And my Fire tablet is not powerful at all. It's a piece of crap. It's the Fire Tablet 8. But it works pretty well. Works pretty well. So with that said, says, mate, Paulio Valente says, there was a post on Reddit. Google is off at 9 a.m. usually in the morning. I was waiting to buy the game, buying now. Think I may do a live stream. Yeah, definitely do a live stream, man. Pick up where I'm leaving off, Stadia Weekly 1. Yeah, for all of the Stadia Weekly 1, here, let's do this. Put a link to your channel. Put a link to your channel. Drop it below. We're gonna do this Twitch raid style, right? Stadia Weekly 1 may not be ready. Or Stadia Weekly 1, because I gotta leave out of here in 15 minutes. You think you'll be up in 15 minutes, bro? Because if so, what I'll do is we'll just talk it out for a little bit. We'll talk it out, give you a chance to set up your stream, and then when you're ready, let me know, and then we'll just have everybody plop over there so you can play the game over there. Charles Aran, how I did that? You have to download all the Google services. I can't find. Here's what you want to do. Because I played Stadia off my FireCube TV and my Fire HD. What you have to do is go to YouTube and look at how to load Chrome onto Fire Stick. And then there's follow all those steps right there. Getting on the FireCube is a little bit trickier because you got to go download an APK, a different APK than what they tell you. And I didn't write down the APK, but yeah, you download a series of APKs, you install them in order, open up Google Chrome, you put in like this little code so you can attach your joystick to it via Bluetooth. Boom goes the dynamite. I use it all the time. Give you about 20 minutes. Okay. I usually leave out of here at 1:45. That's why I don't do my streams like between the hours of 12 and 1. Because I got to go pick up my wife around 1 p.m. every day. I got to be there. If not, man, I get beat up. I get beat up in front of the hospital. So yeah, that's cool. But okay, so y'all see that right there. Stadia Weekly 1 just dropped his YouTube channel there. Go there right now and subscribe and rock the bells so you get notifications. Whether I can stay here for the full 20 or not, subscribe and get so you get notifications, because directly after this, he's going to go live and continue where I left off. And he's going to show you the magic of Stadia with Division 2. He's going to clean up the mess that I created with all my bickering and fussing and shaking my old man fist at the window. But that's, hey, look, let me give y'all a secret. Let me tell y'all a secret. I'm only going to say this once because I can't give out all my secrets, right? People look at me or they listen to me and they say, MM2K, why do you do all this screaming and yelling and fussing? Why, if you want change, why don't you be nice to Phil? Why don't you be nice to, you know what I'm saying? When I say Phil Spencer, be nice to whatever entity. Why don't you talk nice to Tim Sweeney and all this other stuff? Why don't you just like ultra nice? And to that I say, I never believe in being disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. But to be overtly nice, I don't think that's a necessity. I think it's important to be shrewd. In 20 plus years of working in a Fortune 500 company and having people yell at me all the time, because I'm the manager. Nobody wants to talk to the manager over something good. 99,000 calls out of 10,000, out of 100,000, the calls to me are to complain. And I'm going to tell you, who do you think gets the most work done the fastest? The people that make their complaints staunch, have it ringing in the ears of the people on the other end of the line listening. I had to learn that early. I learned that in year 5. All the people that would call up, I remember before I was a higher level manager, I was a liaison for our call center. And what my job was to do was, as calls came in for our clientele, I would go back to our account reps and I would say, look, so had a problem. I investigated it, and yes, we screwed up. We effed up real bad. Before this gets exposed, we got to do X, Y, Z. Can you give me a turnaround? And they'd be like, oh, okay, I'll get back to you. They go out to lunch, come back with the hoagie from lunch, put the hoagie on the piece of paper that I gave them. You know what I'm saying? Just ignoring it. And it would be me coming back. Hey, did you, Mrs. Stewart's thing, did you? Oh, yeah, I'm busy. I'm working on it. They're sitting there playing cards, hockey set, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it would take forever for it to get done. It would make me look bad when I'm continuously calling this individual. Take the person, Mr. Jones, that calls in and he's raising hell. You didn't get so-and-so done. Who did you talk to? I can't give you that name. No, I need names. I want to talk to somebody. They get 12 times the faster turnaround. So I said all that to say this. At the end of the day, this ain't a poetry slam. This ain't a hug me fest. This ain't a Hallmark moment. This is business. And because it's business and we're consumers, we're just as important in that business aspect as the people with the suits on. So as they're scheming and running their little games to give us the least, to get the most out of us by giving us the least, it is our job to keep the perfect balance and say, and scream it from the mountaintops. I had to learn that early. So when people say to me, MM2K, how come you're not nice about that? How come you're not? No, I don't want a platform where I'm appeasing people that are doing the wrong things. I'd rather have a platform that if you want to prove to the people that you're doing the right things, you'll come here. You got to come here, because if you get vetted here, then we know, and we can kick every tire and show that you're doing the right thing, then the people will believe you. And I think that's what's wrong with a lot of my brethren that are out there in the media or that do content. You got to be nice to the... Now, look, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I'm going to be very direct, very point, and very jagged where I need be. I don't want to be a platform of appeasement. This is a platform where if you want to prove to the people that you're being legitimate, you got to come to us. Let me give you a classic example. I'm not trying to be political here. I'm not a political type of person in that regards. That's a whole nother podcast. But Meet the Press. Okay? Meet the Press has a long tenure, especially with Tim Russell. Regardless of where you feel about the politics, do you think that these politicians want to go on Meet the Press, whether it's Tim Russell or Chuck Todd or whatever, and have everything vetted and then have the clip that shows them in the gotcha moment? They don't want to do that, but they have to do that. Because the litmus is going through there. If they felt like they didn't have to do it, they're not going to go. But they have a message that they got to put out that they want to at least give the appearance that it's being vetted so they go through Meet the Press. And to me, that is the superior way to do media content and stuff like that. Because you got to pick a side. Are you here for yourself and for clicks and to get close and cozy with Suits? Or are you here for the people? This channel is here for the people. So I ain't got to be lovey-dovey, sweet, huggy with you. I don't have to. Show and prove or else. That's our motto. Chris said Division 2 went on sale, huh? Is it worth the pro deal price now? Absolutely. Absolutely. It was worth, I'm going to be honest with you. Me personally, it was worth $80 because that's how much I love the Division. It was not kosher. It was not worth $80 to pay for a version that you've already had elsewhere that performed fine. For me to get gouged for it, be honest, even though I'm willing to pay it, and it not run properly. That's what it wasn't worth. So something had to give. And like I said, we've been down this road with Ubisoft before. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is just too damn high. The rent's too damn high. Huh? So because we have that dynamic, something had to be said. And no, I'm not here for clicks, so I'm not just going to do take the easy road out and just blame Google so I can get clicks. I'm not going to do that. As much, and everybody knows how much I love Ubisoft. I love Ubisoft. But they had to be put through the ringer for this. And they got it done. The price got lowered. And we kosher, baby. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. We kosher now. We good. We Gucci. Almost ready. Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. Again, make sure, guys and gals, copy this link. Y'all go to Stadia Weekly 1. Okay. That's the link to his YouTube channel. Subscribe. Rock those bells for notifications. You know what I'm saying? Because it's immediately after this. Yeah, 60 frames per second. And I got it in high performance mode. I mean, I got it in quality mode. So I don't know what the base resolution is, SGD, but it's 60 frames per second, baby. And it's 4K. That it looked beautiful. It looked magnifique. It looked beautiful. Chris says, I'm new to the Division games. Is the Ultimate Edition an okay buy? It depends on your taste. Are you a big fan of the Ubisoft tactical shooters? If you like, let's say, the previous Ghost Recons, but you like one with a little bit more tactical sense, then if you like Ghost Recon, what was that one before Wildlands? Because Wildlands is more, it's more arcadey to me. It's a little bit more over the top. It's still a great game, but Future Soldier. If you like the third person aspect of Ghost Recon Future Soldier, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that and Ghost Recon Wildlands melded together. That's what you kind of get in the Division. But yeah, man, it's 4K. I don't know what the base resolution is. Matter of fact, let's go to Stadia Source to see if they got numbers. They might not have numbers. Let's go to Stadia Source, baby. Stadia Source. Number one source for Stadia news. All right. So Yeah, I don't think they've made an update recently. They got Doom Eternal up here. They don't have the Division up here. Yeah. So yeah, they don't have that. They don't have the okay, but they got and I think they got Doom Eternal up here, which makes sense. They got Doom Eternal up here, even though it's not out yet. They got Doom Eternal up here so they could put the resolution up here. Because if you notice, Stadia Source's website is pimped out with everything, right? So what they'll do, what they like to do is they like to put the resolution and stuff up there. So yeah, they don't have that just yet. But yeah, if you love, if you like, I don't want to say you ain't got to necessarily love it, but if you like the Ghost Recon Future Soldier and all that other stuff, and then you like, and you think the idea of it being mixed with Ghost Recon Wildlands, the travel aspect without the vehicles, there is no vehicles in the Division. Then the Division 2 might be right up your alley. SGD says, "Yes, I love this news." Yeah, man. Great, great. I'm trying to find a way to get my refund. That will help a brother out. That will help a brother out. Okay. Okay, it says option one. It says tab profile. It says request a refund in the Stadia app or on a mobile on a web. Okay. I don't see. It says tap profile. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Purchases and subscriptions. Okay. I got it. Request refund. Ooh, that was $85. Good Lord. That was 85.99. Good Lord. Okay. Top menu, account purchase history on the order, request refund or report a problem, and choose the option that best describes. Okay. So what is going on here? Chrome. Why is it bringing me here? That's because. All right, so I'm gonna have to do it on the web. Now let me do it here. This technical issue. Okay. All right. You got. I'm gonna have to bounce in 3 minutes though, good brother. My wife will kill me. This will be the last MM2K stream you guys will ever see. Purchases. Good Lord. 85.99. Says the total you spent in March. Okay. Okay, I don't get this. It says best week fund and the request. Um, yeah, it's going to take up to three. I want a refund. It's not letting me get a refund. Accident. Get a refund. Okay. Please describe your issue. To this product. All right. See what they say here. Thank you. All right, and they will send me an email. Let me know. Let me know. All right. We will soon see what they do. Okay. It says if you purchased on it says Amaya says go to Stadia settings, then purchase a subscription. Yep, Ubisoft is listening at least. Technical issue. Hold on. If you purchased the Google Play, you need to refund from web. Okay, I got you. Yep, and that's what I just did. I had to go to the web and do it. And then they gave me, well, they're going to send me an email. Patty says you can spend hours. Yeah, I love this game. I love it. It's a great game. So for those that are questioning, like, should I get the base? I mean, yeah, you can start off with the base. My recommendation is try the base. So I'd hate for you to see if you really don't get a bundle deal though. Like, let's just say if you're a pro member, you buy the game at $10. Well, yeah, you do. You save $10. You have the potential of losing $10 if you buy everything a la carte. So yeah, start off with the base game at $10. You know, and see how that works. And if the base game at $10 works for you, then I would then suggest go to the year one pack. I like the year one stuff. I love it. There's a lot of stuff. This game, that's why I said for $80, this honestly is 2 games. It's like 2 games. There's so much content in there. I don't mind. I didn't mind paying the $85.99. Good Lord. I didn't mind paying the $85.99 because I loved it. I loved the base of the game, and it was 2 games. So here's what I need you guys to do, because I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my wife. And I know Stadia Weekly One is still trying to work through some things. That is Stadia Weekly One's YouTube channel. Click on that and please sub. Please, I don't ask you guys and gals for much. Please sub, because what he's going to do is he's going to palate cleanse the crap that you had to hear from me for the last 2 hours. No, he's going to continue where I left off at with Stadia. All right? He's going to continue where I left off at with Stadia's gameplay of the Division 2. And then you can check him streaming the game. JB says $60 for the big pack. Yeah, and I think that's more than fair. So with that said, I thank everybody for coming through, for listening to my rant, listening to me shake my fist at the community. Do what SGD did. He just subbed. And again, this ain't no scam, but if y'all want to see the Division 2, unfortunately, I had to cut it short because I got to go pick up my wife. And I was expecting, when I went live at 11:05, to just be able to play it. Unfortunately, we didn't have that. So y'all got to hear me rant and rave. But hey, it seems like it was for the betterment of the cause, right? It seemed like it was all for a greater cause. That being said, go to Stadia Weekly One. Just cool out in the chat or whatever. Or just wait for him to come through, or just wait for the notification, right? And he's going to go live and he's going to stream some of this game, okay? And then I know later in the day, Brian is, there's going to be some other people doing this too. And then maybe a bunch of us can get together on Stadia, created like a crew or something, and we can like rock out on Division 2. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. I hope that you guys were at least entertained, even if you weren't informed. I hope you guys were entertained. But with that said, you all have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Thank you, Zero Games, for me. Appreciate all of y'all. Peace.